All of the negative chatter won't mean nothing once you hit that goal. And you're not hitting that goal to prove it to anyone else. You need to hit it for you. Because that goal that you want to accomplish is tied to your purpose. One of our other segments that we're going to be talking about is talking about the fulfillment of your purpose. What is your purpose? Because see, when we talk about defying the odds, when you know what your purpose is, you ready to go all in, despite what people are saying, despite what's going on around you. You ready to go all in. So my question to you is, are you ready to go all in? Are you ready? Because when you make that mindset to go all in, you have to understand, without a shadow of a doubt, there are going to be challenges that can be presented along the way. That just comes with the package. It just comes with it. So it's nothing can be done about that. But what can be done is that you continue to fortify yourself, read books, read things that's going to help strengthen your mindset, increase your mental capabilities, increase your knowledge. Because when those challenges come, you'll have more tools to know how to address it. You'll have more tools to know how to redirect your focus when they come and not dwell on it, right? You'll have the tools. But sometimes the reason why we're not defying the odds is we ain't got enough tools. We ain't got enough arsenal. So my question is, what book are you reading right now? The book that I'm reading right now is called Relentless. I started a book club, and that's what we're all reading. We're reading Relentless, and I love the book. It's a phenomenal book. If you're looking for something to read, I highly encourage you to pick up Relentless. My word of encouragement to you today is defy the odds that have been stacked up against you. Don't worry about where the resources are going to come. One of the things that I've noticed for my life, whenever I step out there, even if I didn't have all the resources, every single time I put one foot out there and go in forward motion and say, I'm going to do this, everything that I need to make it happen is always manifest along the way. But if I stayed on the couch of comfortable, the couch of I'm not sure, and never put one foot in motion, the resources would have never manifested itself. I'm 100% certain of that, right? I'm 100% certain of that. Sometimes we won't even manifest and we won't see all the resources until we actually step out there. Now, I'm not saying don't step out in wisdom. I'm not saying step out in a reckless way. Of course, you want to have a strategic outline, a plan, a guide, and how you're going to move out. However, you have to move out. Because if you never move out, and you can have a beautiful plan that's collecting dust. And that's all it's doing, just collecting dust. Sometimes we need to take our plan out, our strategic outline, our business plan, whatever we wrote down, we need to take it out, shake off the dust. If we need to update it, update it. If it's freshly done, you just did it. Now it's time to move into action. See, define the odds. That whole phrase is action oriented. Defy the odds. That's movement. You can't defy the odds and not have action. There's just no way. You can't defy the odds and not have action. So what I say to you is, what type of action is currently going on in your life that's tied to your purpose and your goals? What are your daily action steps? What are you doing on a daily basis that's going to help you evolve? That's going to help you go to another level. What are you doing to help you evolve? What are you doing to help you go to another level? What does your daily action steps look like that is going to support you to defy the odds? See, the thing is, we can say we're going to defy the odds all day long, but if we're not doing the action steps daily, we're not going to defy anything. We're just psyching ourselves out. So my word of encouragement to you is, I want you to write down your action steps that's going to help you to defy the odds. What are those things that you need to put in place to get to the next level in your life so you can shift to another level, so that way you can shift and go higher? I just want to give a few little announcements. We have the first quarter of next year is going to be powerful. January 27th, we're doing the Good Morning to the Leader in You brunch, and that's going to be at 11 a.m. at seaon Studio in Baltimore. Then February 24th, I'm teaming up with another business owner. So we're doing a level up business seminar. with a subtopic, Strategies Unlimited. That's going to be at the Randallstown Community Center, Saturday, February 24th, kicking off at 11 a.m. And then Saturday, March 23rd is a women's seminar under my organization, When Queens Meet. The name of the seminar is The Preview to Your Becoming. The Preview to Your Becoming. So I want you to plug all those dates in. You'll be able to go to my website, KatherineTrotter.com, to get information. We'll be opening up the ticket portal soon, and you'll be able to get early bird tickets and so forth. But I want to encourage you to know that as we wind down this year, to really be thinking about your first quarter. What does your first quarter look like? I just outlined the major events that I have for my first quarter. What does your first quarter look like? What do you have on the books? Do not wait till January. A lot of people say, well, I'm just going to wind down this year, which I am winding down this year myself, but I'm using this wind down time for preparation. Don't just be chilling, watching TV, and you're not preparing for next year. Use this time, have some personal time for yourself, some quiet time, absolutely, 100%. But while you have that personal quiet downtime, I want you to be planning out your next year. That's my first quarter. I have second quarter, third quarter. I have the whole year mapped out. That's just the first quarter that I'm sharing with everyone. So I'm not saying that you're going to have everything mapped out. It depends on how hungry you are, but at least get your first quarter mapped out. And if you're super hungry, get the whole year mapped out. Right? No, take away the guessing game of what you're doing. I don't know. I'm just going to flow with the flow for 2024. If you flow with the flow, you're not going to be flowing financially the way you want to. You need to plan. You need to prepare for what it is you want to do. Plan and prepare. Plan and prepare so you can have the financial output that you're looking for. And so as we get ready to wind down this episode, I just want to encourage your heart and mind that the best is yet to come. Know that there's nothing that's happening to you right now that's going to be able to take you out, that's going to be able to stop you, that's going to be able to not allow you to live your best life, not allow you to go to another level in your life if you don't want it to. Now, if you kind of just be on the wayside and just like, okay, I'm gonna just let life. I'm gonna just life. Like I said, the baby's saying life be life. And I still trying to understand what that means. Life be life. And because at the end of the day, life is going to happen, but you can't just accept what life throws at you either. You just can't. Because if you allow life to be lifing, and that means we just going to take whatever that's coming our way. No, we cannot just take whatever's coming our way. We have to deal with it head on. We got to deal with it head on. So what are those things in your life right now that you know you need to deal with, that you can no longer ignore, but you have to address and deal with it? You have to address and deal with it. Make a list of those things you need to address and deal with by the end of this year. Don't take those things into 2024. And sometimes, we do need to address things with individuals, people. But if it's just going to be an unhealthy exchange, you have to leave a person where they are in 2023, because everyone has to be pursuing personal development. It's not just only on one side of the fence. If you're pursuing personal development, another person is not, and you're trying to engage them so you both can continue to grow, you both can operate in a healthy way of exchange with one another. But if that other person is not there mentally, you got to leave that person where they are and move forward. Sometimes we're trying to take everybody with us, and that's going to be another talking topic as we winding down this year with our podcast show. You can't take everybody with you, although you want to. You desperately have the desire to, but everybody is not doing personal development. Everybody is not taking the time to grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And if you're doing that on a consistent basis and you're growing, but the other person is not growing, it's going to be contention between you and that person. It's just going to be. And so to avoid fights, confusion, and all that, it may get to a point of separation. Not saying you dissing a person, not saying you don't want to deal with a person, but you may only be able to deal with that person on a certain level, right? And only on small doses of time, right? And we all have to continue to grow. We all have to desire personal development. It cannot just be one person wanting to grow. It can't be. It's going to be lopsided. And so I encourage your heart, I encourage your mind to continue to build. Never give up, never give in, never stop, and defy the odds. Again, defy means to resist, to refuse. Odds mean it is a ratio between two entities. Who's betting on you? If ain't nobody betting on you, you got to at least bet on yourself, right? You got to at least bet on yourself. As I get ready to cue up this music, I want you to think about what odds are you going to defy in your life? What odds are you going to defy? What things are you going to make happen? Write it down, make it plain, go for it, execute, and I'm going to see you at the top.